Assalamu alaikum. In this video, I will show you how you can use Hijing 1.5 to execute your programs. So for that, let us start. So I have a file, Hijing file. Let me first open. This is my folder, Photon, in which I have files. Let me first make a copy of this file. Okay, and let us rename this file as YouTube video. Okay, so this is for YouTube video. Okay, so what you have to see here, you can see here my main app file, my Hijing file. This is my input file. Let me just open this file in my notepad, and you can see here this is my commands. So let's set your frame of reference to be 13 tera electron volts TeV, because we are doing basically suppose LS experiment. Okay, in LS experiment we supposed to collide proton-proton. Okay, with collision of proton-proton, we must have to set an amount of energy. We know there are several amounts of energy in LS, like 7, 8, okay, 13 and 5.04. There are many, so let's 13,000. Okay, why 13,000? Because it's a frame in giga electron volts. So basically 13 tera electron volts is equals to 13,000. Okay, you can see 13,000 giga electron volts basically. Okay, now you have to set your frame. Our frame is CMS. Okay, and we are supposed to colliding proton with proton. Okay, this is basically the mass number of proton, atomic number of proton colliding with again proton. So here you is T. Okay, here is capital T, capital T, because it's target. Okay, this is our projectile and this is our target. Now you have to save, control S. Now what you have to events, you have to decide events. We are deciding our events supposed to be 7,000 events. Okay, time 7,000 events in the collision of proton and proton, and our reference frame energy is 13 TeV. Okay, now all set. Just you have to save, control S, and you have to close your file. Okay, now what you have to do, you have to open your Photon manager, which I have to be opened by how I can open. Yes, here is my Photon file. Here is a Microsoft Developer Studio. I have to open. First of all, let me close my previous workplace. Okay, uh, close workplace. Okay, yes, now this is my new pop-up. Now I have to start. Now what you have to do, just minimize this, and where your folder is, basically just you have to open that folder, this YouTube videos. Here you have to open the first folder, first main.f. Okay, just open this file. Here what you have to do, just maximize, and you have to first rebuild all your setup. Okay, just wait for the finish up. That's all, it's finished. Now go to the insert option, go to file into project. Okay, now what you have to do, just have to select last 4 folders. Now click OK. That's all. Now you have to again rebuild all. You can see here just processing, just complete, shows 0 error. Now what you have to do, go to the build and execute your file. You can see it's executing now. just wait, and you can see your file will execute here. In this tab you can see these are the events, because initially we selected how much events, 7,000, so it will complete 7,000 events. Okay, so you have to wait for that. You can see it's almost completing. It took some of your time, you just have to wait. So you can see now it's completed. Just tap any button. Okay, so it's closed. Basically what you have to do now, go to this plus sign and go to the Hijing file, and into the Hijing file you have to search for basically here IHR2 slash, just search. Okay, it's not finding. Now what you have to do, you have to check IHPR. Basically it's not IHR, it's IHPR. Okay, IHPR2. Now search, you can see here. Now what you have to do, you have to change the 8th number column. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So this is what you have to select. This first you have to select this 10. Okay, after selecting this, what you have to do, you have to go to build option, and what you have to do, execute file. Okay, now you have to click yes. Now you can see it start executing. Now again you have to wait for it. Let him first start, and then you have to wait for the completion. Okay, I'm just pausing my video here. Now it's almost done. Just tap. Now you can see it's basically my second attempt for this. I just re-execute this for my second time. Meanwhile some 2 to 3 minutes in between clip is cut out, so don't worry, I will do it again for my third step also, because we have to go through the 3 steps. First step, second, third, all 3 steps are supposed to be same, so no issue if you just miss the first step. Now you can also watch my second and third attempt, so you can not forgot to understand. Okay, so just wait for this to complete until 7,000 events, because we selected 7,000, so just wait for it. Let me show you, just minimize this. Basically what I do in my cutout video, unfortunately that missed, I just make here after this 7,000 done, what you have to do, you have to close this and you have to open your file. Here you can see my YouTube video file. You can see many files are auto generated. What I do, I just copy this output file, and I make a new file name as YouTube auto output data, and I just paste the output file here, you can see. But I rename this file as 13 tera electron volts, because we are using energy of proton-proton collision is 13 TeV under the value of 10, so that's why I make it like that. Now I again, what I do, I again open this file, and I just change the value from initial I set 10, now I set 0. And what I do, then I go to build and then I execute, and what I shows after this, the same, this events generating, you can see. Okay, so after this complete, then what you have to do, again go to the folder, you have to copy this same output data, because in every completion of this your output data automatically updates. Okay, so you have to just copy the output file and make paste into the new directory which you set. Okay, so we will paste our output data. Once it complete, we will copy output data from here and again we paste into this. Okay, but now what we rename at 13 TeV 0 because energy is same, we don't change the energy, but the only thing we change is 0. Okay, and output. So for that, just first complete this, then we will do this. Okay, okay, now you can see it's done. Just type enter. Now go to the same folder, your YouTube videos. Now again what you have to do this, copy this. Okay, copy this, and what you have to do now, again go to the output folder and paste it here, and again rename this as I told you previously, rename this as a 13, okay, tera electron volts under 0 value, so that's enter. Now same procedure, last one, what you have to do is just minimize this and go for your studio. Okay, Microsoft Developer Studio. Now just set your value from 0 to -1. Okay, now you have to again build, and you have to rebuild all. Then you have to go build, just wait until it completes and shows 0 error, and let him complete first. Now it completes, shows 0 error here. Now go to build, and you have what you have to do, execute your file. Okay, after executing, you can see your again data under processing. Now last time, please wait until 7000 events complete, then we will go further. Okay, now it's almost done. Just tap. Now it's done. Okay, 100%, 7000 even just completed. Now what you have to do now, just minimize this and go to your folder, and you can go to the folder here and go to your main folder, here your YouTube video, and here what you have to do, again copy this folder. Okay, and paste in the output data, and just rename this folder because now these settings are different. Again the energy is same, so 13 tera electron volts under -1. Okay, so that's all. Okay, so now these are your different three datas. Now you have to play with this output data. Okay, so just basically we have to deal, basically we are just colliding two particles, basically two protons, proton-proton collision, in which we restricted 7000 events, and we selected the energy is 13 TeV. Okay, under that circumstances, we have to study the three main factors. We have to study their multiplicity, we have to study their transverse momentum, and we have to study their pseudo-rapidity. Okay, so these are different aspects. So first of all, let me open a folder. So let us start with let first 10 open this output data into your notepad, and what you have to do now, just open your Excel file in the same folder. You can open here in output data, you can open new file, Excel file, you can name it as YouTube, okay, sheet. Okay, just open this, and you have to here. Here my folder which I just opened. Let me just close all these remaining folders. Okay, I opened this folder. Okay, 13 TeV under 10 value. Okay, here you can see different values. First you can see the multiplicity. Okay, multiplicity. What you have to do, because we have to find their multiplicity, you have to copy all the data of the multiplicity. Okay, just copy until it here up to this. Just copy, and what you have to do, go to your Excel. Okay, here you have to paste. Okay, you can see now, because you can see this all data is in one column, we have to separate this in two columns. What you have to do, select these two. Okay, then go to data, then here is the option text to column. Okay, you can see this, and here is an option text to column. You have to go to next, you have to just paste next and finish. Now you can see your data is selected into two parts. Okay, so just name this as multiplicity, just name it as M. Okay, multiplicity. Now what you have to do, again make another sheet, and this sheet is for pseudo-rapidity and transverse momentum. Now this is your pseudo-rapidity data. Just copy this, and yes, up to here, pseudo-rapidity. Okay, copy, close, and paste in your second sheet. Control V, and just enlarge this. That's all. Okay, and name this sheet as, because it's your pseudo-rapidity eta, so you can name this as eta. And your last worksheet should be for transverse momentum, and it is basically PT, denoted by PT. Okay, so let's find the data of PT, that's in the same folder. And this is for rapidity. You can also find the rapidity, but we are, in this case, we are not concerning to find rapidity, so that's why I am moving towards this. As you can see here, this is basically supposed to be PT, but here it is written as MT. Just ignore, this is basically PT. Okay, the value of transverse momentum. Just copy till end, and copy this and paste in your Excel third sheet, PT sheet. Okay, transverse momentum sheet. You can see now it auto into the two cells. Now this for the case of first one. Now what you have to do, you have to go to basically first cell, and you have to go to equal sign and C1 divided by, because we have to select, we selected 7000, we have to divide it by 7000. Okay, just type enter. So that's all, and you have to double type, so it auto generates all the values. Okay, you can see here. Now you can again go into the third cell, and here what you have to do, you have to do something like, here is equals to and square root sqrt, again C1, okay, divided by 7000 events. Okay, only square root of C1 divided by 7000. Just type enter, it auto selected. Now what you have to do, double tap, you can see this your data generated. Okay, now just save, Control S. Similarly you have to do with here and here also. Now here again equals to C1 divided by 7000. Okay, you double tap, it auto selected. Now again equals to sqrt square root of c1 bracket close divided by 7,000, enter, and you can just double tap, it auto selected. Okay, similarly you have to select for the transverse momentum, again equals c1 divided by 7,000 events. Okay, just this, again this sqrt c1 bracket close divided by 7,000, understood, enter, and again you have to double tap, and that's all. Okay, so now first data is complete, you have to do the same procedure, just copy the next let me show you first. This is all for the first notepad, means output from 10. You have to do same for -1 and 10, sorry, -1 and 0. 10 is done, so let us now done for 0. Okay, same procedure. Now I am just doing, just watch. You can see I am copying the multiplicity data first. Okay, till here, copy, and I should paste it into my Excel sheet. Here multiplicity, control V. Okay, basically now here what you have to do, you can see my x-axis data always same, you see B and G is same, so what you have to do, you have to delete this cell, delete. Okay, now you have to copy the eta value, where you find the eta value, in the same folder. You can see this is Pseudo-Rapidity is available, so just copy the value of Pseudo-Rapidity till end. Okay, copy and paste in your Excel sheet. Okay, this is my eta, just mix, enlarge this G value. Again you can see my x-axis value of this, and in B and G is same. What you have to do, delete one cell like G. Okay, then you need the PT value. Okay, PT value you can find in the same folder. This is rapidity, we don't need rapidity, we need transverse momentum. Here you can see PT is available, just copy this data. Okay, and copy this, and what you have to do, go to the Excel, and in PT you have to paste here, and again you can see your B and G cell value is same, again delete this. Okay, now you have to do the same procedure as you did here, equals to, okay, H1 divided by 7,000. This is your H1 folder. Okay, that's all, and double tap. Okay, now here is also same, equals to sqrt. Okay, now your H1 bracket close divided by 7,000. Okay, now again double tap. Okay, now you have to do for same eta, equals to, okay, H1 divided by 7,000. Okay, just tap enter, and double tap, you can see your data is extended. Now equals to sqrt, okay, c1, sorry, c1 not h1 bracket close divided by 7,000, enter, that's it, and double tap, your data is extended. Now same for transverse momentum, equals to h1 divided by 7,000, enter, and double tap. Okay, double tap again, equals sqrt, okay, bracket h1 bracket close divided by 7,000, just type enter, and yes, your data is extended, control S, your data is safe. Now two datas are completed. Now the final is, you need final data, close your this notebook. Now again open this. You have put the value for 10, you have put the value for 0. Now the last is the same procedure, you have to copy this data -1. Okay, just open this -1 data. Here here again I have to copy the multiplicity first. Let me copy multiplicity. Till here. Okay, just copy, and you have to do the same procedure as you do in the last before. Again go to M multiplicity data, and here you have to paste. Okay, now you can see again your cell L and cell B data is same because your x-axis, so you have to delete one cell. Okay, I deleted L. Similarly, now you need eta value, means pseudo-rapidity, you can find in the notebook. So this is your pseudo-rapidity data. Just copy and paste into the Excel sheet. Go to the eta and paste it here, and just extend this value. Okay, and again you can see this L cell and B cell is same, x-axis value same, just delete one cell. Again you need PT value, go to PT, and you find PT value from here. So this is your transverse momentum. Just copy all the values from here and paste in PT value. Okay, you can see again first cell, B cell and L cell is same, so delete this L cell. Now final thing, again as you did for, you have to do the same procedure for this, equals to M1 divided by 7000. Okay, and you have to select this, double tap. Okay, now again for here equals to SQRT M1, okay, bracket close, divided by 7000. Okay, so double tap, your data is extended. Same you have to do for this, equals to M1 divided by 7000. Okay, that's all. And same for equals to SQRT, your M1 bracket close. Okay, M1 bracket close divided by 7000. Just type enter and extend your data, control S to save your data. Go to the PT, the final process, equals to M1 divided by 7000, enter, and double tap again for equal SQRT. Okay, bracket M1 bracket close divided by 7000, enter. Okay, so that's all you can see. So control S finally. Okay, now all your data is generated here. See, this is multiplicity, this is eta, and this is the PT. Okay, now what you have to do, which values you have to copy. Basically now the next step is you have to plot the data. You have to use origin for this. Okay, to plot the data you need is first. Okay, now what you have to do, you have to click the first cell, you have to tap now control, and you have to select your first cell, your third, fourth, again last two for this, and last two for this. You have to control C. It is not selecting, just again okay, control this, last two of this, and last two of this. You have to control C. Okay, now you can see it's copied, and what you have to do, is you have to go to the origin. Okay, origin, because you have selected 7 cells. Okay, to extend your cells, this is an option. There is option this but this is not working, I don't know why. Let me just small tab this, and what I do here, this is to increase column 3 and 4 5 6 7. Okay, now you have to just paste your data here which you selected from Excel. Okay, control C, and what you have to do here, now you have to plot, go to the origin and select all the folders and control V. You can see your data is now pasted here. Okay, so this is all the data. You can see up to 200 it should be, because we selected values up to 200. That's a large value, supposed to be, it's supposed to be copied double basically, if I'm not wrong. Just control A and delete all this, and what there is an alternative way is to copy your data one by one. Just copy your this cell, control C, and what you have to do, go to the origin and go to the AX and control V. Now you can see your data is, yes, it's up to 200 values. Okay, that's all. Okay, that's correct. That's correct. Similarly, for the case of second cell, as I told you, you have to copy first cell, then third cell. Okay, paste into the origin, close, copy the fourth cell, paste into the third column. Sorry, again, control C, control V. Again you need third data. Third data should be, you have to copy the last two for this and last two for this. Control C, you have to go to this. Again you have to paste your data here, and similarly for the case of next one, this, control C and put it here, control V, and then next data is again this, control C, paste it in the origin, in this cell, control V, again copy the last cell which is cell number O, control C, and go to the origin and here control V. Now you just have to select the error values. Okay, this is basically error value, so you have to set as Y error. Again this value is as Y error, and this value is as Y error. Now you just have to plot, drag this, and you can see, go to the line plus symbol, and you can see this is your plot. So basically double tap and you can go to the probability and set. So you can see here. Okay, so you can also set the values as let him start mm, from 0 horizontal, yes, from 0, click on apply, yes, from 0. Okay, okay, you can set this data as per your concern. Okay, so vertical lines you can set it by 10 raised to power minus 4, because okay, 10 raised to power minus 4, apply. So you can see this distribution, and you can also select your data up to different probes like linear, okay, and probability distribution also. So this is how you can plot your graph, okay, of proton. This is basically the multiplicity. This your x-axis basically the multiplicity, and this y-axis basically the probability of multiplicity. Okay, NCH you can write it at N, okay, CH multiplicity. Okay, and this basically probability, okay, of NCH. Okay, you can select. Okay, so this is how the same you can do this for other, like just close this, don't save, and what you have to do now, then you can again plot for eta. Just copy this, control C, you have to do the same process. Okay, paste into the origin, and make 7 columns, 1 2 3 3 4 5 6 7, paste in here, close. Note this, your file is basically in Excel, not second, third and fourth. Copy this D cell, paste in here, it is not copied, control C, and paste into the origin. Now your third cell is basically this E cell, control C, and paste it here. Now your third one is last two of this, and then last two of other, control C, control V, again go to the Excel, second last of this, control C, control V, again last of this, control C, not this, enough, control V, and similarly your last data is last of this, control C, and paste into the origin last, and this is your error, set as y error, again set as y error, again set as y error. Now what you have to do, you have to plot, just drag and this line plot. Okay, so this is you can see your basically eta distribution of three different effects on same energy on 13 tera electron volt of proton-proton collision. Okay, same process for the, this is basically your eta pseudo-rapidity. Okay, same process for your transverse momentum case. Okay, pt value. Okay, just copy the first cell, open your origin file and select 7 cells. Okay, 3 4 5 6 7 and paste it here. Leave second, you have to copy third and fourth, control C, paste it here, here control V. Okay, now I have to copy this 4 cell, control C, I have to paste here, control V, again. Now last two of this, control C, paste it here, control V, again this, control C, paste it here, control V, last two of this, control C, I have to put into the origin here, control V, and here is last, control C, and paste and plot. Okay, control V. Now this is your data, set it as y error. Okay, set it as your y error, set it as your y error. Okay, so you can see I selected all with my errors and it's 200 values. You can see, let me show you, it says 100 basically. Okay, because your transverse momentum values is short, it's 100 your but your multiplicity is 200, values must be 200. Okay, so we have to just plot this. You can see here line plus symbol plot, and you can see this is your distribution for the case of your transverse momentum. Here you can also fetch your data, as you can start from 0. Okay, you can start from value from 0. Okay, yes, 0 to a vertical line, maybe let us start from -5 maybe. Yes, you can set your data as per your concern. Just make it as probability. Okay, and again this is probability. Okay, so you can see, you can also minimize your graph up to your values. This is starting from 10 raised to power minus 18. You can start this from 10 raised to power minus let's start from minus 5. Okay, okay, and let's start this value also from 10 raised to power minus 5. Okay, okay, okay. So this is how you can plot your values from generating your data of Hijing code, and then set your energy, event energy, and set your frame, reference frame, set your colliding beams like proton or either lead, and selecting different aspects like number of events and the values as I told you. Okay, so this is how you can plot. This is basically a learning tutorial for you how you can use this. So just go through and practice, then you know how you can use this. Okay, so that's all for today. mm, so just close this and don't save, and this is my folder where I make. Okay, this is my 13 TeV at 0, this is my at -1 at 10, and this is my Excel sheet. Okay, here you can see. Okay, so this basically divided by your total events, and this is basically your error, square root of your y value divided by total number of events. This is for the case of second when we run at I think at 0. This is total divided sorry your sorry y axis, because x axis is same, so we deleted this cell, divided by total number of events, which is 7000, and this is the basically error. Okay, square root of that cell divided by the total number of events. It should not be whole divided by. Okay, your square root of a cell, bracket close, then divided by 7000. Okay, make sure. Again, for this case your x-axis value is same as here and as here, so that's why we again deleted this cell. This is your y-axis, and this is your basically y-axis divided by total number of events, and this is your error. Okay, and this is for the transverse momentum, same for pseudo-rapidity, and same for multiplicity. And you can copy this data, this click on first cell, then click on control, then click on second cell, not second, third cell and fourth cell, then last two of this and last two of this. Then don't leave the control button, just click C button. You can see your cells auto selected. Okay, this is a thing you can copy, but I will suggest you to select your cell one by one. Select one cell, control C. Okay, paste in origin, then select this cell, control C, and paste in origin, then this, then I, and then this, last two of this, and last two of this. Okay, so this is basically how you can use your Hijing code to basically uh, run your okay different collisions. In this scenario we run for proton-proton, and at 13 tera electron volts. You can also change the energy from the input folder. Okay, where you can find the input folder, you can see this is my main folder and this is my input folder. Okay, so you can change your energy from here. You can also select 1000. Okay, you can also change the frame. Okay, you can also change the number of events like 10,000. Okay, and anything else you want to change, you can change it here. Then you have to control S save, and that's all. Okay, so this is how you can use. Thanks for watching. Allah Hafiz.